Hi, and welcome to the newest, probably one of the last weekly update videos before I then do my final evaluation, which is going to be written work, so you won't see that here, but this is probably going to be the last actual weekly update that I do. I may continue to do updates just sporadically on what's happening in terms of music stuff, and maybe even bring back a series like this for university. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last one for this college course, so I hope that you sort of found some kind of use out of these, or that they weren't just this very boring thing that I've sort of been putting out, but that there was some actual relevant information in them. But other than that, I guess I should probably start going over what's been happening. So the first thing to talk about in this is the sort of area in which is what has gone well, and sort of what has gone well in terms of the aims that I had set for myself. So in terms of what I had set for myself for the week that I'm reviewing, it was sort of just to make sure that the music video was done, recorded, edited, and ready to be uploaded, and that I was starting to market the sort of video and also the music. It was just sort of finishing up some stuff and then also making sure that I was working on my portfolio to make sure that that looked okay as well. So that's sort of what I was doing. That's what I've been doing. I sort of managed to completely finish my music video, did all the recording, did the practice, edited it, put it together, and then uploaded it for the premiere on the 31st of May, which by the time that this goes up would have already passed, so that's already been up. My music video is now available for people to watch, along with the Spotify and iTunes um, connection, so there's now all of them in there for people to find and listen to and buy and do whatever they want to. So the song's now up, it's now available to everyone, so that's a good thing. And yeah, that's sort of most of the good stuff. Then moving on to the second topic, which is sort of areas that could have been improved upon. So one big thing and sort of problems that could have been solved from those. So one thing was the fact of not being able to get the room that I wanted to use for recording. So that meant that I had to do some extra work in deciding a different area to do recording. So that was a big thing that I had to sort out, but managed to sort it out and ended up using another room and being able to set it up the way that it needed to be set up and getting the same sort of similar shots needed. So that was a good thing, but other than that, in terms of problems, there was a problem of other people were sort of having exams and recordings done, so the person that I did want to be in the music video wasn't available because they were having to help out with other stuff, but I ended up getting someone else to be able to come in and do that, which was really good, and they did really well on short notice, so that was a nice thing. So that managed to all be done, and then it was just sort of getting used to the idea of editing, so I had to do and learn a lot about that, but I managed to do that well enough and get the editing side done, so yeah, it was all pretty successful. And so now I'm sort of on the last legs of my college course and sort of just have a lot of written work to do now over the next few weeks. So I'm writing up my end of year evaluation and also other stuff like my brain is gone. Uh, just finishing up portfolio, yeah. So it's a lot of that stuff, making sure that everything's on there, that it's all to a good enough and high enough quality and standard so that I can get sort of the grades I need to go to uni, as that's then the next step after this. But other than that, all I can really say is thanks to those who have been watching these videos. I'm not sure who has, but it's nice to know that some people are watching these. Sort of chose to do this medium as it's easier for me to do than just writing about it, because I find a lot of written work to be very boring, so I sort of did it this way because it's an easy way for me to get out what I needed to get out and just to be able to talk about it. And it also then means that there's a video out there for people who might be starting a UAL college course and it might be useful to those people. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed and that you stick around to see what else happens. I'm hopefully going to be recording some more music, continuing with that, just recording and doing things and making music. I'm also going to try and get around to doing more open mics and trying to find out about gigs and stuff and possibly doing that as well. So yeah, I'm just hoping to be able to start working more on music as I move into uni and other stuff and sort of try and make this a job, because that's what I'd love to do. Anyway, enough of that rambling and stuff. All that's left to really say is thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day and bye.